Well, that's not high enough. I must have had this set for something else. Okay, let's see. Better. Hi, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is podcast. This is episode 494. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Hi, Christy and Naomi, Grace, Judy, Melissa. Thanks for joining live, everyone. Hi, Glory and Edna and Donna. Good morning. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Lily and Jane. And Christine, Christy, Carol. Good morning, Joe. Hi, Grace and Dorothy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Hi, Brenda and Barbara and Kimberly and Pamela and Lily. Lisa, good morning. Thanks for joining live, everybody. If you're joining live, please say hello. If you end up watching the recorded version of the podcast, please also feel welcome to say hello. Whoa, what's going on here? My microphone's a little busted. Anyway, welcome back. Hi, Jane. Let's see. I think I've got a lot of names. Don't know if I caught all of them, but I certainly tried. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 494, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my studio this morning. If you're joining live, please say hello. If you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello or leave a comment, leave a question. I get notifications from the recorded comments throughout the day, so I do have the ability to answer you there. The live comments kind of stream through, and so if you're watching the live version and I don't get to your comment or question, please also feel welcome to repeat that question or comment in the recorded version, because there I have an opportunity to help you better. Hi, Jill from Michigan. I saw another name from Alabama, but I don't remember the name now. You know, that whole talking and reading thing at the same time. Hi, Cindy. All right. Well, thanks for joining live this morning, you guys. Glad you could take time out of your busy schedule to spend a few minutes with me in the morning. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Yep, there are some sneak peeks behind me. I am getting much closer to launching the first pattern for the new book. I have trying to figure out which one will be released first. We will be releasing a new pattern every week, trying to figure out if it's going to be 1 or 2 patterns every week. And that'll make more sense when I tell you the title and tell you the number of patterns in there. There's a lot of patterns, so releasing 1 pattern a week will probably take a long time. So we might end up doing 2 patterns a week, but definitely want to do the style that we did for Layers Crochet because it was so much fun. So probably a few days away from releasing the first set of the pre-order of the new book. And so not going to say the name just yet, but I will be saying the name obviously soon because I'm going to launch the pre-order pretty soon. And as you can imagine, I worked all weekend on it. But if it wasn't that, I'd have been working on something else. I will be dyeing yarn starting today. So I would be more than welcome to listen to your suggestions and feedback. I'm going to be dyeing Be So Bold, Be So Cozy, Be So Lush, and Be So Toasty. And I'm going to give a quick reminder of what all of those are in a minute. But so Be So Bold and Be So Lush are both a combination of bamboo and cotton blended together. And then Be So Cozy and Be So Toasty are a combination of merino wool and bamboo blended together. And then Be So Bold and Be So Cozy are number 4 worsted weight yarns, and Be So Lush and Be So Toasty are number 1 fingering weight yarns. I brought a couple of samples with me this morning to show you. And so whether you're looking for worsted weight or fingering weight or cotton and bamboo or merino wool and bamboo, there's going to be 4 different options of the new yarns that will be coming soon. And just obviously I'm getting ready to dye, so I'm starting to think about what kind of colors to do, and if there's things that you guys are excited about that you'd love to have new colors of in these yarns, I'm open to listening to your feedback right now. So, well, I'm always open to feedback, but here's one of the samples. This is the Gabrielle Cape from Layers Knit Book. This one is done in Be So Bold yarn, which is the number 4 worsted weight. And this one is the bamboo cotton blend, Be So Bold. Then I have the Violetta top, which I know a lot of people have loved making. Me too. This one is done in number 1 fingering weight Be So Lush yarn, which is the cotton and bamboo blend. And I think this one's Be So I can't remember if this is Be So Toasty or if this one's Be So Lush. This one is also number 1 fingering weight. This one is from this one's from Layers Knit. Shoot, now I can't remember. I think it's Be So Toasty. No, I think it's Be So Lush. Then I can't remember what I have over here. What are the samples in Be So Cozy and Be So Toasty? I know I have them. Oh, well, here is a ball of Be So Cozy. I'm going to make something really cozy and warm in this yarn. This color is available now in Be So Cozy yarn. This one is the number 4 worsted weight in merino wool and bamboo blended together. So if you have tried the worsted weight in Be So Bold, you'll know that the bamboo really gives the cotton a lot of drape. Well, same is true when you combine bamboo with merino wool. It gives it a ton of drape. But for some reason, I can't remember what samples I have in Be So Cozy. I know I have them. Wow, it's really turning out to be a Monday morning. I love those jokes. I don't always use them, but I do love Monday morning jokes. All right, so if anyone has any requests for colors, solids, or variegateds, or themes would be fun. If somebody has a challenge for me to remember when I did a Charlie's Angels set of colorways. I've done colorways inspired by sunrises and sunsets. I've done colorways inspired by the colors in my backyard. So I'm open to a challenge. So if anyone wants to suggest a theme for colorways for 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these yarns, I think that would be super fun. Hi, Annette. Lisa suggests sunset colors. Star Wars, Naomi says. Okay. Colors of fall leaves, Sherry requests. Or suggests. Yeah, this color purple is really pretty too. I've had this color in Be So Tender yarn and in Be So Fine and Be So Sporty yarns before. Holiday colors in reds, that's a good idea. Another one is requesting fall leaves. This is great. Rose gold, yeah, that's pretty too. Ocean colors, yep, ocean colors are always fun. Isn't this so fun? Football sports themes. More requests for rose gold and more requests for fall colors. Autumn colors, purples, ocean colors. Another one for rose gold. Pink and coral variegated. Purples. thinking a theme would be fun. Pamela says warm shades. Grace says jewel tones. Love all the suggestions. It's so fun to hear what other people think. All right, looks like that might be done or so. Oh, here's one of my lists for the book. Florida Fall, Jewel Tones, Snowy Sparkle. All interesting and exciting. Thanks for all your feedback. I love it. Earth Tones, Amber, Jewel Tones, Football, Jewels. Yeah, this is all great suggestions. Thanks, everybody. Oh, Rita says, the colors I choose are perfectly fine. Just keep designing. Okay, that's good too. Downtown Abbey theme. Now there's a theme. That sounds cool. I still haven't watched the TV show, which means I probably won't watch the movie until I see the show. I don't know why. I started the first episode once, and lost interest, but from what I've heard, the costumes are probably what would keep me interested if I gave it another shot. So I've been meaning to give the show another shot, but I haven't yet. I'm sure if I do, and the costumes really do entice me, which I think they will, because the idea of it, I love that period of costumes, of fashion. That might turn into a theme for colors for sure. Oh, classical musician theme. That's interesting. I saw one for Outlander. That's interesting too. That would certainly be more fallish. Lots of great suggestions. Thanks everybody for your feedback, and thank you for feeling comfortable sharing your thoughts. I know sometimes in this big scary world it's scary to just open your mouth, so I appreciate you feeling comfortable leaving your thoughts and comments here. So thank you. All right, and like somebody noticed, I do have sneak peeks behind me, but we're not going to talk about those. I even have sneak peeks on the desk too, but I don't think I'm ready to talk about those either. So my mind's a little fried from the weekend. I worked a lot. In fact, I worked till after midnight last night on getting book stuff done and then scheduling stuff that needed to be done for an event later today on another person's Facebook page. So, and I got to hit the ground running as soon as the podcast's over. So I'm just a little bit fried this morning. And I feel like I always say that on Monday mornings because I always work so hard on the weekend to try to catch up and try to get a grasp for Monday, and it never really seems to happen. Someone asked, how was homecoming? It was great. Marlon's outfit came together last minute, kind of. It was weird because we went shopping at a suit store, and he got sized for everything. Everything was wonderful because he hadn't worn formal clothes in years, so we had no idea what size to even get him in shirt, pants, or anything. So we went to a suit store, got him properly sized, had the tailor do his pants, get home. He brought the wrong shirt out of the dressing room, and I'm sorry, but 2 white men's dress shirts just grabbed. No one really looked at the size afterwards. He grabbed a shirt that was 3 sizes too small out of the dressing room. We got it home, didn't realize till the day before the dance. Thank goodness he tried his outfit on the day before the dance, tried it on, and his shirt literally wouldn't even button right here. So we go back to the store, and the wonderful salesman was so understanding. I said, I have none of the tissue. I don't have the price tag, I don't have the receipt, and I don't have the bag because I gave it to my son. And he looks at me and goes, I totally understand. Just give me the shirt and we'll exchange it. He exchanged the shirt for us, which I will tell that story for a very long time because customer service means everything to me. It means everything as a business and definitely as a consumer as well, because everybody has a choice, right? We all have a choice on how we want to be as a consumer, and we all have a choice of how we want to be as the employee too, right? So I really appreciate what he did for us. Someone's asking what homecoming is. It's a formal dance like prom, if you're familiar with what prom is. It's a little less formal than prom, and it has something to do with the homecoming of a football game. And that's about all that I know about it. All I know is that the kids get dressed up formally and they go and they dance for 3 hours and they have an amazing time. And Marlon went with his girlfriend. I don't know if I've mentioned here that he has a girlfriend, but he does. And they looked beautiful, and she drove, so she came to pick him up, which was great for me because I got to take pictures of them together. And they went out to dinner. I probably shouldn't tell you this because, oh, he's not going to watch this anyway. So just before she got here, he gets this panicked look on his face and he says, I don't think I know how to slow dance. And I was like, really? And he says, yeah, because I know he can dance. He dances really well. And he's like, I don't know how to slow dance. So, right, my studio right here is right next to the front door. And so we're standing here, peeking out the window, waiting for her to get here, peeking out the front door. And right here in the front hallway, right in front of the door, we pretended to slow dance so that I could show him some tips and tricks on what to do and where to put your face and where to put your hands and what to do. And I had no idea that he still needed that kind of help from me. And look, I'm going to tear up. It was so special and so innocent. And, you know, not much is innocent with a 17-and-a-half-year-old in your house. So it was wonderful to still have, it might be our last innocent moment. Who knows? Or maybe it won't be, but we got an innocent moment Friday night. And it was just wonderful. Yep, he's still my baby, so I guess we'll still have innocent moments throughout life. Yeah, it was very special. He has asked me to not share pictures online, so I saw someone else asked for pictures. He has asked me to not share them, so I'm going to respect his wishes, but he did look really cute. I'm going to make him wear the suit on my birthday, so maybe you'll get to see it then instead. My birthday's next month, November 30th. And so I figure I'm going to get my money's worth. Now that he has a dressy outfit, I'm going to make him wear it on my birthday. And I don't know, maybe on holidays too. Maybe not, but definitely on my birthday. Because I don't know if any of you remember my birthday tradition is to give him a credit card and make him call a restaurant, get a reservation, and take me somewhere a little dressy. And we don't go out to eat very much throughout the year, and I do make a point of teaching him how to take me out somewhere special on my birthday. And we've been doing this for, oh gosh, over 10 years now. So I figure now that he's got the suit, it'll mean that I can dress up a little more too. It'll be fun. So at that point, I will take photos and you'll get to see his cute outfit. Yeah, Brenda, he wants his privacy and he doesn't want me sharing the photos, and I totally respect that. That's fine. Plus, I don't know if I'm supposed to get permission from his date's mom to share the photo with her in it, so I guess we'll just keep those private. Thanks, Melissa. It is a great tradition, and I hope that by teaching him this, he'll know what to do for his future wife's birthday and anyone else. What am I drinking? I am drinking coffee, but it has gone cold. You're right. I made a cup of coffee when I first got up and started getting ready, and it is definitely old and cold now. So if you noticed that it was cold, that's why. I'm drinking out of a coffee cup that my girlfriend gave me. She had it custom made with caricatures that are supposed to look like us on it. Isn't that adorable? The other side has my lipstick on it. It says, Kristin, because of you, I laugh a little harder, cry a little less, and smile a lot more. And then it has both our names and our hair colors on the back. So custom made coffee cups. She brought it over to me a while back, and I thought that was so cute. Don't tell him. I'm not sure. Oh, I probably missed some advice yet. Yeah, I'm not going to tell him that I told that story about dancing today. That's for sure. Oh, I also, two of the projects, at least two of the projects in the new book are going to be crocheted, but they're going to be lined. Oh, maybe more. There could be 3 or 4 things that are going to be lined in this book. And so my question to you in the new crochet book, of the pieces that are going to be lined, would you rather me show you how to hand stitch the lining into the piece, or how to machine sew the lining into the piece? And or if there's going to be a zipper, would you rather see instructions on how to sew the zipper to the lining on a sewing machine, or how to sew the zipper to the lining hand done? Both, please. Well, both will, in order to do both, that will definitely have to be in blog posts and videos, and that may end up being what we do for this. I may just have to say sew in the instructions, because we're going to have a lot of projects in this book, so space is going to be limited. But I am kind of curious as to how you would like me to teach you, even in the blog, the supporting blogs and the supporting videos, because you know there's going to be videos for all of the projects as well. Okay, I see a lot of people saying both. That's very interesting. Okay, so there we go. Now I know. So when it comes time to doing the lining tutorials, we'll do both hand and machine tutorials for both the zippers and the linings. Yeah, lots of people saying both. Great. Great. This is so awesome to get your feedback in real time. Yeah, definitely. There'll definitely be videos, and honestly, videos are, I think, better for following along too. There's only so much you can write in a written pattern to really get a new concept across to people, especially since it's a crochet book. It doesn't necessarily imply that you're proficient at sewing. So in order to really go more in depth about how to do something like that, excuse me, I've got the hiccups this morning. It'll be helpful to go more in depth in video and blogging for that stuff. Wow, I can't believe how many people are saying both. That's amazing. And you know what? There's a time and a place when either or would work, and there's a time and a place when only one or the other works. So that'll be fun to talk about too. Yeah, videos are always good. There are new videos on my YouTube channel. What else did I post this week? There was a new let's see. Oh, Lisa, a couple people just said they have a new sewing machine. That's exciting. I love my sewing machine. I haven't pulled it out in a while, but I'm definitely excited. Mariella has coffee too. Yeah, so there's a new Create Zen with Kristin video. There's a sunset video. And then I released a couple more stitch videos. There's a 5 treble crochet cluster, 5 treble crochet popcorn. The bullion stitch was released, and then the 5 double crochet cluster and the 5 double crochet popcorn have all been released. So it'll be interesting for you to watch them side by side, like a cluster and a popcorn, to compare and contrast the differences and similarities. So if you go to the crochet stitch library playlist, there's a ton of information there. I think I'm up to like 54 videos now, and each video is an individual stitch, so you can get a lot of help there. And they all work they all coincide with the, oh, where is the little book? I thought I had it here. They all coincide with the stitches in the 88 stitch dictionary. Ah, I'm going to say it again. It's Monday. I always love saying that. It's a good excuse for everything. Anne loves the bullion video. Good, I'm glad. In fact, I want to do some bullion stitches in this ball of Be So Cozy yarn. So I'm going to be doing some, what do you call it? Swatching first, but I'm definitely going to be making a project with bullion stitches in this Be So Cozy yarn, which is number 4 worsted weight. This is the bamboo and merino wool blended together. So squishy and gorgeous and soft. Does anybody have any other questions? Oh, Brenda just finished the Ellen plant holder yesterday. That's awesome. Wasn't that easy and fun to do? The plant holders don't take much time at all to make, and they are so cute. Are there any other questions? Brenda enjoyed making the plant hanger. Wonderful. What kind of sewing machine do I have? I don't remember. Where is it? It's around the corner there. I can't see it right now. It's either a Brother or a Singer. Let's see if I can get there without messing up the microphone. It's a Singer. Nothing fancy for sure. I don't have a big fancy sewing machine, but I have just, it's a little more than a basic, but it's not super fancy because I don't do a lot of the I don't do a lot of the fancy stitch work. I really just do plain stitching on a sewing machine. Whether it's for quilting or for sewing garments, I'm really just or even linings, I'm really just interested in doing the seam work. Anything extra I like to do by hand. So whether it's hand sewing and stitching things or hand embroidery or crochet or knitted edgings, any of the fancy work I prefer to do by hand. So the only thing I really use a sewing machine for is actual seaming, and if that changes I might want a fancier machine, but in the meantime a regular plain machine is all that I need. I do believe that I have my sewing machine listed in my Amazon shop if you wanted to see the one that I use. I'm pretty sure it's listed there. But good question. All right, well, if there's no more questions, let's grab a quote from, I started writing in a new journal this week, so I've got my writing in here. I've done 3 days worth so far. So I thought that we could start at the beginning of this is issue 6. And I thought we'd just start at the beginning, and I will read you the first quote in this one. This is by Abraham Lincoln. This is so cool. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. This one takes a few minutes to soak in, and I'm going to read it at least one more time. And if you have the book at home, you'll want to sit and read with it too. I think there's a lot of reflection that can be done after reading something like this. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The reputation and the shadow are what we think of it. And the tree or the character is the real thing. This is so important when we're listening to other people's thoughts of other people, right? That's reputation. Reputation can be laced with gossip. It can be laced with false accusations. Reputation can be tarnished by all sorts of things. It's not necessarily true. It can, character is true. So I really like this reminder that it's always better to go to the source. Don't listen to what other people have to say about things. Find out for yourself, especially when dealing with other people. So thank you, Abraham Lincoln. You are so profound here. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the reputation. The tree or the character is the real thing. I love it. And that's one of the, that's the first quote in Create, Share, Inspire Notebook, Volume 1, Issue 6, which you can find in my Amazon shop. It's also available on Amazon Prime all over the world. And as you can see, I walk the walk and talk the talk. I am writing in this one myself. I find that writing in a journal is one of the most powerful tools that I have to be a centered, focused, and motivated person and business person. And having those inspirational quotes side by side with the pages that I write on is everything to me. It's something that I've been using for many, many years, and I'm so excited to be sharing with all of you too. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. I hope you enjoyed the show and tell, the chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.